Welcome to 9 holes in 9 minutes, where you get a nice 9-minute video of me playing 9 holes out at Thunderhawk Golf Club. Let's go see what I can shoot. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, it helps me out a lot. The first hole is a 414-yard par 4 up the hill, kind of a blind shot from the tee box, just a pretty wide open hole. Take driver, start down the center, and it fades a little bit and ends up in the right rough.
Only 67 yards left. Not sure how I went that far.
Really got a hold of that tee shot, only a flip wedge into this hole. Trying to take it left to this bunker, but it squirms a little bit to the right. Luckily it covers, and I'll give myself a decent look for bird. Greens are very pure, but pretty quick. Just trying to dial in the speed on this first putt, get out of there with par. Not my best read, but a good 2-putt.
Little par on the first, it's all good.
The second hole is a 573-yard par 5, a little marshland to the right, so trying to avoid that off the tee. I make a confident swing, starts down the left side, comes back towards the center of the fairway, and I'll be super happy with this one off the tee.
Really good drive here, 240 left. I got 4-iron, it's way downwind. I think there's some room up there left as well.
Pretty wide open by the green, so I'm firing a 2-iron right at it, downwind, and I absolutely smoked this one. It goes long.
In a good spot, just long actually with that 4-iron. It went like 260.
Chipping's been rough this whole trip. This is just another example of it. Completely bladed this one. Lucky it's going to stay on the front of the green. Well, I kind of wanted a 6-footer for birdie, but stuck with a 45-footer. Just have to dial in the speed here, trying to get out of here with par. Hit a decent putt, a little bit short, about 5 feet left, but I'm able to clean it up.
Okay. Hole 3 is a cool par 3. Pretty blind from back here. Looks like there's room left. That pin's tucked all the way to the right today.
212 yards, and I believe I have 6-iron here. Trying to take a conservative line and avoid the water.
On a good line. Get up there. Oh, just long actually. Okay. Just long here, and that pin is tucked really short, so hopefully we'll just hit it short and have it run down.
Going for the chunk and run bunker shot, taking a little bit more sand than usual, trying to take the spin off the ball and have it run up there by the hole.
Whew. That was really good up and down. I'll take that. We got a par 4 here, 446. It's a little tight up there. We're gonna try to hit driver over these bushes. There's some bunkers. I think we hit a good one. We can get it out there.
I didn't quite realize how narrow the landing area got up there. I start this one down the left side. It's starting to fade towards the trouble. I'm just hoping I get lucky and it stays short.
Just 130 left. It's way downwind, so we have a 56.
Pretty stock 56 degree, just trying to avoid the long here. I make a really bad swing, catch it really hot, and this is gonna hit on the green but bounce over.
Just off the back, yeah. I'm gonna try something a little nifty here. I'm gonna try to belly a wedge. It's pretty much a putt, but just enough to get through the rough here.
Take a look at the difference of my practice swing versus my real one. I got so yippy and so quick with this one, and that's why it kind of gets away from me.
Just didn't hit it hard enough. I had the line. Well, little bogue. It's unfortunate. Hole 5, it's a cool par 4. Pretty narrow landing area up there, and then you take it over a creek.
I've been hitting the driver okay, so I'm trying to trust it on this narrow hole. No drone shot since we're near an airport, but luckily I hit a really nice one. Probably one of my better drives of the day. Playing back into the wind, and I have a wedge here, trying to get this thing up there with the pin tucked in the back. Plenty of green to work with, and I think this is just a missed club. Ends up short and spins back a little bit.
Yeah, that had a ton of spin on it.
Still struggling with the chipping, but honestly, I think I get a little bit lucky with this one.
There we go. Good little par there. Little par 3 here, 170 about. We got a little 8-iron, just nice and smooth. Should be a perfect number.
This is a hole where my focus just shifts towards the trouble. There's a little creek on the left side, and I'm kind of focusing on that. That's probably part of the reason why I pulled this and it ends up left.
Really long putt here. Apologize for dropping my club, but it was one of those where you just hook it so bad. I thought it was in the marsh, but it carried.
Now we know this whole trip I've been struggling with my lag putting and speed control. This one's really going to test that. A long left to right breaker, uphill then downhill, and I just don't give it enough juice. I end up way short.
A little bit harder. That was such a good roll. I hit it too hard.
A little tester from my bogue, but I make a confident stroke and knock it in. Hole 7's a 522-yard par 5 with a little bit of trouble down the left-hand side. I can definitely get there in 2 if I hit a good one off the tee. Not my best contact here. Flare it a little bit too far to the right, trying to avoid the trouble, but it's going to leave a much longer shot in that I'd like.
In the fairway, we're going to hit something about 240 right on the green, about 3 feet away.
I'm loving the confidence in myself. Have a 2-iron here, make good contact, but block this thing about 50 yards to the right. Going to be in a really interesting spot over there.
Not in the best spot, but we are up. Oh, I didn't realize how much room I actually had to cover.
Definitely a shot I wish I could have back, but nonetheless, going to have to try to get up and down for par.
That's it. Oh, it landed really firm.
A little left to righter here, about 10 feet, trying to get this one to go, but gonna miss. It's a bogey and a par 5.
Wasn't gonna break that much. Unfortunate bogey there. Hole 8 plays about 290 directly over this marsh area, which is reachable. It's into the wind today, so it's gonna take all of it. I like a drivable par 4.
Staying aggressive because why not? We're just out here to have some fun. I start this down the left-hand side, hit it pretty solid, hoping it'll fade back, but it's just gonna miss left of the green. Left with a very difficult short-sided flop shot here. I hit it super nice. I just needed another foot to carry it on the green.
Just an inch.
Now we are stuck relying on my bad chipping to see if we can get up and down for par.
Do it. Oh! Good par. Hole 9 here is a really long par 4, 481. Goes down, up to the left. You gotta put it in play. Otherwise, you're kind of screwed.
Like hole 5, a very difficult driving hole. Have to stay confident here. It suits my fade because there's a lot of room down the right-hand side. Started down the left and ends up in the fairway.
Really good position, 160. I have an 8. I think it's enough if we hit it good.
This is a visually difficult approach shot. It's kind of a narrow slot up there by the green. I just overcooked this one a little bit and it's going to end up left, and I'll learn that's not a great spot.
I don't know what's over there. It was the number, it's just left and it's kind of jail.
This one requires some tour sauce to get it close. I hit it pretty nicely, ends up on the front edge of the green, but it's downhill sloping away.
It's about as good as I could have done, and that was super firm.
A long putt up the hill for my par, just trying to get something to go.
In the center, and I just didn't hit it.
That's a bogey and a 4 over 40. 4 out of 7 fairways, 4 out of 9 greens, 17 putts. Honestly, felt like I played better, but overall, not too bad. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.